What's going on, money makers? This is Brandon Robinson, Director of National Investments here at Calvary Realty. Look us up on Google. We got 5 stars. Today I want to talk to you guys about cap rates. A lot of you want to buy these deals for high cap rates and you're just fixated on the cap rate to the point that you overlook other value-added parts of a deal that could make it a great deal. Just because a deal may not be a 6 or 7% cap rate doesn't mean that it's a deal that you should overlook. Think about it in terms of this. If you are dating or in a relationship with someone and all you're looking at is just the physical aspects of them, then there's a lot of other things that you would be missing, and you may overlook someone who would be a good potential spouse because you're just looking at the physical. That's how it is with cap rates and storages. Sometimes you guys are looking so much at the cap rate that you overlook things such as future development in the area. Maybe there's something in the area that's going to bring more people, more businesses in the area that could cause you to push up the rents. Let me give you an example. 18 months ago in December of 2021, I sold a facility for $1.1 million, Class C construction, Imperial County, California, for a 4.5% cap rate. Now on the surface, that looks like a terrible deal. 4.5% in that market for a Class C property. But when you peel back the layers, you find out that that deal had rents that were over 100% below market. And that owner, within 3 months, doubled the rents, increased the income from $8,000 per month to $16,000 per month, and had an 11% cap rate deal. Now those people that were just fixated on the cap rate lost out on the opportunity to double the revenue and double the value of the facility in just a 3-month period. Another thing that you should be looking at is unused or vacant space. There was a deal I sold 6 months ago that sold for a 3% cap rate, which seems bad again on the surface, but that deal came with over 90,000 square feet of unused vacant space on the second floor that the new buyer is going to convert into mini storage and rent for $1.25 per square foot, adding over $100,000 to the monthly gross revenue. Price per square foot is another thing that you want to pay attention to in addition to the cap rate. If you see a deal in, say, the city of Los Angeles, and it's a 1.5% cap rate, but the price per square foot is $80, $90 per square foot, that's a deal that you should buy without even thinking, because the price per square foot for the average storage facility in Los Angeles County is trading for somewhere around $250 to $300 per square foot. Mismanagement is another thing that you want to pay attention to. There's deals where the cap rate may be low because you have a manager who is insubordinate, maybe a little lazy, a little too comfortable, and they're not pushing rents and pushing the advertising at the facility like they probably should. Managers that are not as proactive. And if you got a proactive manager in there who would actually push the rents, be on the tenants, get referrals, that would have a big impact on your vacancy and the occupancy at your facility. One other thing you want to look at too, in addition to the cap rate, is there a lack of ancillary income? What I mean by ancillary income, this is income that is not part of your core storage business. So this is things like tenant insurance, merchandise sales, U-Haul sales, late fees, other types of income that can be added to that facility that would significantly boost the revenue. If you see a facility that's lacking any of these ancillary services, it would be prudent of you to pay a slightly lower cap rate, install these services, and then turn that 5% cap rate into a 6.5%, 7% cap rate. You also want to look at excess land for expansion. If there's a deal that has an acre or more of excess land that could be used for RV storage, shipping containers, portable storage, then it would be worth paying a slightly lower cap rate because you can increase that revenue pretty quickly by going to that land, striping out some RV spaces, and improving the income by a couple hundred, maybe even a couple $1,000s per month, depending on how much land we're talking about. Another thing you want to look at in regards to a deal beyond just the cap rate is there any type of seller financing that can be offered? If a seller is going to offer you much more attractive financing than what you can get at a bank, then it would be very beneficial to you to pay a slightly lower cap rate in return for obtaining very favorable seller financing terms. So there you have it. Those are a couple of things that you should be paying attention to in a storage deal outside of just the cap rate. If you have an interest in buying or selling any self-storages or commercial property, Calvary Realty would love to be of assistance. Look us up on Google. We got 5 stars. Until next time, keep making money.